You can't avoid this shit, gang. Lust is everywhere. And it's bad nowadays because, see, I'm not trying to justify no shit, but women be hardball on like the why we don't get respected nowadays. Y'all niggas don't get respected nowadays because nowadays, like, my bitch ain't even my bitch because realistically speaking, if a nigga could fucking go online and tell me what my bitch look like with her drawers off, it's like, is that really your bitch? So I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not mad at it though, you feel me? Like, this is the generation we live in, but I'm just overly putting y'all folks down on why females have lack of respect nowadays. Like, you're not gonna get no respect in a world where it's so easy to access you and everything that you have going on. Now, mind you, shit was different when our grandparents was growing up because we didn't have access to the fucking internet and everybody was walking around in blouses and motherfuckers was walking around with dress shirts on and shit. So it's like, in order to see what a motherfucker look like, you really gotta have some game for real. You gotta get a bitch in that room, get her undressed. Like, you really had to do something to see what a bitch look like. It's not like that no more. So it's just like, you know, like, respect is overly out the window.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, man? We back at it again. Two drunk unks on this Sunday evening. Well, for me, a rainy Sunday evening. So, yeah, we here, man. We got Ripper in the building. We got E in the building, man. Hey, we here, you know. Straight facts, no cap. Let's go. Introduce yourself.
Yo, this your boy Ripper, man. I'm back one more time, man. Like I always tell everybody, respect life. You know what I'm saying? What you got, E?
What you talking about? You know what it is. Your boy E. I'm going to sling that Latin like a Hellcat. Appreciate you checking in.
Right.
My man, number E, man. How was your week, man?
Yeah, my week was it was pretty off the rails, but we still here. How about you?
Ah, man, it's lovely, man. It's lovely, man. I can't complain, man. I'm definitely, man, blessed. I'm definitely, man, everything looking up for me, man. You know, personally, I ain't mad. School about to start. About to get these kiddos back at school.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you ain't by yourself. I got 3 more to get back in there. They ready?
Yeah, I got 1 left.
Yeah.
1 left, and then hey, I can take my life back. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. What's up, Rick? What's new, man?
Yo, ain't nothing new, really, man. You know what I'm saying? Just another day, same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
but
man.
Let's go ahead and jump into this thing tonight, man.
All right, so top tonight. Whose fault is it that ruined the dating game? Whose fault? What y'all think?
I think it's like, to be honest with you, I think like social media that's ruined the dating game because everybody looking at everybody else's life, comparing what they don't got, trying to compete with the next person. You know, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say about it is the internet definitely gave that instant access to pretty much do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying, as far as pictures, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You ain't gotta, like back in the day, like when we was growing up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was get the phone number. You know what I'm saying? Unless you was able to get it that night, but you got the phone number. Then you went home, according to how many people in your house, you had to get on that landline.
Yeah.
You
that
feel
long
me?
ass cord.
You had a long cord, you try to drag it to the bathroom, or whatever the case may be. But you was on that landline and you was macking with a house full of people.
Hey, you doing your best work.
Throwing
it out.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember them days,
but
man.
Nowadays, though, think about it.
They ain't gotta have game. They just show material shit that they got.
It ain't about that. It ain't about that.
I'm telling you, bro.
Nowadays, dog, you ain't gotta say one word after you get the Instagram, the Facebook, whatever the case may be. You ain't gotta say not one word. You can go ahead. Once you get that, it's all text. Next thing you know, y'all done text yourself into a hotel.
Oh, but I'm talking about the initial get.
The initial get the same thing. Once you get their social media, ain't no more talking.
You talking about communicating like
Bro,
we talking now.
linking up, sneaky, whatever you want to call it.
On the phone like this and
ain't no more
that.
talking, dog. It's all about social media. Yo, most women, dog, from what I'm seeing on the social media that I'm looking at, all they do is give out their social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, whatever the case may be. Once they give that out, bro, they got a team of motherfuckers. You say no, they go to the next one.
Well, let's go both ways.
So that's like giving out your phone number now, huh? Giving out your
thing.
You can
get the phone number.
Ain't no such thing giving out phone number no more.
Yeah, it is. I ask for phone numbers.
I'm just saying.
I get phone numbers.
Really, dog. Really, dog.
Thing we text.
Phone numbers are obsolete because one reason why it's obsolete, you don't have to have actual service to talk to people if you get this social media. Yeah. So you can text them from a dead phone and be doing your thing.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but like I said, I get the number.
I got you. I'm just saying, you don't even need the phone number.
But it's all you need is social media. Text, and you still end up getting the social media and contacting off of that more than the phone anyway.
Yeah, real talk. But it's too much easy access, man. And that's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, easy access. True.
There you go, man. Yeah, the internet definitely ruined the dating game. Definitely, man. Like everybody can get access to you, man. Like you don't even need a phone number, right? If I get your Facebook, I can hit you on Messenger, I can hit you on WhatsApp, I can hit you on IG. If I Snapchat, I can hit you on Snapchat, man. I have multiple ways to get in contact with you. And back in the day, man, like when we had the landlines, man, even before the smartphones came out, like it was like you had to get that number. But now, man, easy accessible. So all right, we're gonna roll into the first question. I got a video for this, but I'm gonna let y'all respond to this first, then I'll play the video. Did Kevin Samuels change the dating culture, both men and women?
I think they come along with the internet because he was like an internet influencer or whatnot. So I think that intertwined. He was one of the internet parts of the internet that trickled down and fuck with how you look at relationships, how you look at females, how females look at dudes, and all the situation like that. That's how I feel about it.
Was there some truth to what he said?
Yeah, it was some truth.
You know what's so crazy, and I'll let Rip go after this. My feelings with Kevin Samuels, man. I think he did change. He did change the dating culture, both from men and from women, because you got to think you had married couples sitting down watching him.
Yeah, and they get mad at each other, man. That's crazy.
Huh?
Because they listen to what he's saying and they get mad at each other, and they've been together like 20 years. It's like, bitch, you do be doing this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's a divorce. So yeah, some of his words did, fuck with the culture a little bit.
Yeah. What about you, Rick?
I mean, I don't really got a whole lot to say about it, but I think what he did do is open most women's eyes up to how they act. However, at the same time, a woman that's not willing to learn don't care what Kevin Samuels said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like preaching to a doggone graveyard. You feel me?
I got a video right here. I'm not gonna play in its whole totality because it's a minute 48. But I think in the first 30 seconds he said a lot. All right, we gotta get credit. So it's a fair use video. But this comes from him and T.I. doing the interview together.
Man,
I don't know
just
if
play
y'all
the
see it.
damn video.
Men are confused with how women are moving. Women are confused with how men are moving. Both are getting advice from bad places, using old patterns, and instead of doing the one thing, ladies, you're talking to too many men. So by the time you interact with the one guy you like, you're still not ready to cut off all that other attention because you like it. So as soon as a new relationship comes along, and what 50 years ago would have been a hiccup becomes a complete break. What are we left with? A bunch of strong, independent, educated women, a bunch of guys out here, a bunch of...
I'm a PhD.
And when somebody feels like they could possibly be getting played, instead of doing the one thing, when I talk to people about what's going on in their relationship, it's usually in under the first 6 months. And you know what the problem is? Confusion. Confusion.
What y'all think about that?
What you think about it?
I think it's some validity that, you know, a lot of shoot. Let me get my camera back on. Well, I think it's true because I think a lot of men think they got women figured out, and I think a lot of women think they got men figured out. And a lot of times, man, we don't communicate, and I think we are taking advice. We getting bad advice. So I really think that.
Could you play the video one more time?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. Back on. We'll let it go again.
Men are confused with how women are moving. Women are confused with how men are moving. Both are getting advice from bad places, using old patterns, and instead of doing the one thing, ladies, you're talking to too many men. So by the time you interact with the one guy you like, you're still not ready to cut off all that other attention because you like it. So as soon as a new relationship comes along, and what 50 years ago would have been a hiccup becomes a complete break. What are we left with? A bunch of strong, independent, educated women, a bunch of guys out here, a bunch of...
I'm a PhD.
And when somebody feels like they could possibly be getting played, instead of doing the one thing, when I talk to people about what's going on in their relationship, it's usually in under the first 6 months. And you know what the problem is? Confusion. Confusion. What do I mean by confusion? When you start out talking to somebody, interacting with somebody, you don't lay out how you like to be communicated with, what you expect, what you want to do, because everybody wants to have this nonchalant when that's really not the case. And the issue is, the one issue that's driving modern dating, making modern dating untenable, is confusion. How do we deal with the one issue that's ruining your interactions? You should still walk away from it better. You shouldn't walk away from it bitter. Confusion, poor communication skills, lack of conflict resolution. These are the three things that tend to lead into massive confusion.
All right.
I agree with him. And at the same time, it's the culture of these dudes are too feminine and these females are too masculine. And when some dudes come approach a female that, you know, got her own shit and they call it boss bitch, and now they don't know how to handle that because they're on the not a feminine as they're on the alphabets or whatnot, but they tend to be, you know, soft or something like that. I can't explain it, but they feel intimidated by a woman with some status and whatnot. And then on the other hand, the woman with the status, she's gonna try to talk down on you and shit because she says she don't need you. And then and they were always gonna bring a conflict. If I'm a man that's supposed to be providing, I don't give a fuck if you got more than me or not. Don't treat me like other than what I'm supposed to be, and I won't treat you as what you supposed to be. And the old timey ways of a woman supposed to be in the house and a man do all that, that's out the window now because women working, and like I say, women got their own shit. So we gotta step back and look at it different. How can we how can we be together at the same time? You be your boss and I be my boss. But when we at this household together, we one boss. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Well said, my brother. Well said. Well said. You got anything to add, Rick?
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with him on y'all. I'm with him on that.
All right, moving on to the next question. Did the manosphere help or hurt men in relationships?
Explain that.
So the manosphere was designed to combat feminism. Basically, like
What explain the manosphere?
Yeah.
so the manosphere is basically a collective of men. It was started with white men, and then then black men took parts of it and applied it until you got the black manosphere, you have the manosphere. So basically, like the manosphere is fighting for court rights, like child support rights, trying to be on the even playing field as women, like when you go into court, like why are you automatically signing with the women and all that, like uh basically with America's is prioritizing feminism of a man, like basically saying men are not, when it comes to a woman, men are not really getting no rights. So so basically, like, you take your relationship, right? If you feel like you have no voice in if you don't have no voice in the relationship, so the minister is basically telling men to basically stand up for themselves, walk away from the relationship, you know, just basically stand up for yourself. Basically, like you see guys protesting, like take charge. Like, hey, if the court systems, like you don't have no say when it come to your kids. Why is the woman automatically getting the kid even though she's not financially stable? She gets the kid, but I don't. I'm more financially stable. That's what the manosphere. That's what the manosphere. That's what initially what it does. Now I will say this. Now that when it first evolved, right? Now it got hijacked till men putting down women, or saying what they feel. So you have a lot of men saying what they feel and a lot of women not going for it. So you're the red pill, blue pill, right? You're the red pill, blue pill. That's kind of it kind of falls in line with the manosphere, but now the red pill, blue pill thing is a little bit different now than the manosphere. So that's
All right. So first off, anything the white man came up with is wrong. So if they named the manosphere, we wrong. All that shit wrong. Real talk. This is what I'm saying. Everything that the white man came up with is everything from pre-slavery and slavery. You understand? You see where I'm coming from this? So the thought process is the white man who you said started this, they're from an aspect of ownership. That meaning if I take you on as a wife, I do what I want, you take care of house and kids, no matter what. Meaning if I want to go cheat, I want to go leave the house for a whole year. That's what that manosphere is talking about when you're talking about the white man started this. Here's the thing. When white men started their thought process of running America, it was about work. Meaning I'm going to work and whatever's at this house, this woman's going to take care of. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit started.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to the whole thing of manosphere, we got to narrow it down a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I get where you're coming from. I get what you're saying. But like I told you, all of us try to live by what our grands and moms taught us, right?
That way out the window now.
All of us try to do that. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. The way you got raised and the way you gonna raise your child has evolved. You understand what I'm saying by that? Meaning, listen, when we came up, we got beat and whooped by anything they can put their hands on. The side of a knife, a extension cord.
Side of a knife?
The side of a dog. You turn this sideways, you get a whooping with it. Dog, extension cord, switches, all that shit that we got whooped with. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that we don't do today.
Yeah, you get your ass locked.
You understand? So all I'm saying is, dog, when I tell people the way your mom and daddy raised you, you need to let it sink in, let it live with you for a while. But I guarantee you, none of that you're gonna apply to what you're doing in 2026. You understand what I'm saying by that?
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat your child until whelps form on them. Nope. You're not gonna beat your child so they cry all night till they go to sleep, like how we were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that stuff has evolved to where, look, we take things from the kids, or we incentivize the kids by doing good.
They call it like soft parenting now. You got to talk to the kids.
You're right. Yeah. Soft parenting, but at the same time, you can do soft parenting right. You can do it right. There's a wrong way and a right way.
Yeah, if you let your child cuss your ass out, you crazy as fuck.
Look, if you put your child in timeout, you're doing wrong. That is the wrong way of parenting. You think by putting your child in isolation gonna help the situation? No. Discipline your child. Whoop that ass or ground them. Whatever you gonna do. That timeout stuff don't work for nobody. Real talk. But to get where you was going at Friday with the
MANOSPHERE.
The MANOSPHERE. Get where you was at on the MANOSPHERE. The get where you was on the MANOSPHERE. I think what we need to start looking at is learn from your elders. But you need to do just like you do in the military or any job. You look at certain individuals. You take the good from those certain individuals and you apply them. And look, I've had sex with this woman, like far as literally, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I had sex with this woman, whatnot, right? You should not take stock in what most people are saying about that person until you get to know that person. Here's the thing.
Big facts.
Everybody is so quick to jump in bed with somebody, but nobody is trying to just date this person, court this person. You understand? If you actually did the courting process and both sides were honest enough to say, look, I'm not talking to nobody else. My DMs are dry, or I'm rejecting everything that comes in my DMs in my life.
But it's hard to do this.
It means you need to be blocking everything else around that conversation. Understand?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying on that part.
Now, all I'm saying is, look, if you truly trying to give something a try, then that means everything need to go dry.
Yeah, big fact.
But if you sit out here trying to keep your option open, that means you are not ready for the next step.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Go for it. Go for it. Talk about it. Talk
2006, yeah, well, 26.
Talk about it.
It's hard to just cut all your shit off for one person and you don't put no trust in. You feel? Because trust is hard right now.
And that's where the talking comes, the dating, the courting.
All that shit, I'm telling you, all that shit can go on and that motherfucker still got something because they don't fully trust you.
Well, look, once
so you gonna go in a relationship.
Look, listen, when y'all make that commitment, right? That we are our idol. This is my thing. Don't let the red flags go.
What you mean about that? Just look them over and shit?
Listen to me. Now, let me move this camera over real quick. And I hope this is a good point for somebody. But the first red flag you feel, and you have that instant now. Now,
say that for the next question. Say it, but we about to roll into the next one.
Okay, go to the next question. Because I got something to add to that real quick.
All right, here we go. Should you properly vet a person before engaging in a relationship?
There you go, right there. Let me cook for a minute. But listen, do not let the red flags go. If you see a red flag, whether it's her middle toe is too long, you know what I'm saying? If something you do, if you dislike, address the red flag. Address it. Whether she's on her phone too much, or you know what I'm saying, or he's dismissing himself to go to the bathroom too much. Address the red flags. If you sit here and see all these red flags happening in the night and you don't address them, you know what that means? That other person think they get away with murder. Real talk. Go ahead, E.
Are you just putting that shit on? Said, all right, all this shit. I ain't, because some people ain't want to address it. They don't like conflict. They don't like, you know.
It ain't about conflict, but this is your future.
Yeah, but and that's the thing I'm getting to. They putting all this shit up. Like I said, they don't like conflict. They don't like fussing all this right here. So after a certain amount, like they say, the last straw or this straw broke the camel back, and they say, fuck it. Hey, I'm done with you.
I mean, but so what you saying is let the red flags build up.
Some people do let the red flags build up to a certain point.
From your standpoint, I ain't talking about the other people.
But we just having a conversation about this shit going on.
You just said
do what you need to do.
Listen, man. Two Drunk Unks is about fact, not fiction.
Yeah, and this is facts.
Now, what I'm saying is, when it comes out of your mouth, I want your standpoint.
But
I don't care about other people.
But you can't say this is what you need to do and say you want my standpoint.
I ain't
you talking to everybody.
If I say need to do, that means you debate me.
But I'm telling you how I feel about it.
All right. So how you feel without other influences? How you feel?
That's what I'm saying. People, all right. So we want to say I stack them up. Nah, certain relationships I did stack them up until a certain point, and then I said, nah, fuck it. And certain ones at a certain time, because you get old and mature, you say, all right, fuck all this stacking up. I'm gonna address this shit right here, right now.
So
you see what I'm saying?
When do you start cutting off?
When I'm start cutting off, if I address the red flag then and now, like I said, I'm mature from back in the day. If they don't adjust their shit, they gone. Or I just fade out.
That's what I'm saying. So now, is it one occasion, or does it have to be one occasion, or multiple occasions?
It depends on the person and how much you invested in this person. So red flags.
So what you saying?
Unless you get to an ultimate red flag, and you know.
So what you saying is, I'm digging this motherfucker, right?
At a certain, like I said, every relationship ain't the same.
All right, what I'm saying is, this is what you saying. Man, I'm digging this broad. I'm digging her. You know what I'm saying?
No. We're in the dating stage.
You're right. We're in the dating stage, man. I'm with you on that. But what you're saying is, I'm digging this broad. I wouldn't let her motherfucker eat crackers in my bed and put the crumbs all through my bed.
That's what I'm saying, man.
See what I'm saying?
If you address the red flag then and it don't change, that's when you shit change up.
That's what I just said before you even got into this. If you'd listen to what I said,
I heard what you said. I heard what you said.
You just said what I said.
Yeah, I said what you said, but you just not said some people can't stack them up and you shouldn't stack them up.
No, this is what I'm saying. When I first made my initial statement, what I said is, do not let the red flags go.
Yeah.
That's what I said. And we went into everything else.
All right, that's right.
Now, what I'm saying is, listen, y'all, and I'm gonna move on. Friday, you got it. But the first red flag you feel, because a lot of women feel different shit.
A lot of men feel different shit. That's why I'm saying it's depending on the relationship.
Who's the most emotional out of the two?
Nowadays, you can't tell.
Who's the most emotional out of the two?
Nowadays, you can't tell.
Who's the most?
Nowadays, you can't tell.
The overwhelming answer is always going to be women. But now you can't.
There you go. Tell, bro. I got where y'all coming from. But in theory, the woman is the most emotional. In theory. But what I'm saying with you guys is, listen, when you feel either or, the woman or the male, When you feel that red flag happen, don't let it go. Talk about it. Address it. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, absolutely right. Like, it's like any relationship. It ain't even got to do with women. When you just dealing with people, like there's red flags that come up. Like when you meeting a friend for the first time. You know what I'm saying? When you getting to know somebody. You know,
Boundaries.
Address the red flag, bro.
when somebody trying to sell you a car, when somebody trying to sell you a car, it's gonna be like everybody hates when a person talk fast as hell. You got a car salesman that's saying like talking fast, like, hey, you should get this car, blah 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 blah. Like, hold on, you talking too fast or whatever, right? So yeah, I think nowadays how this dating climate is, you should vet before you even have any type of intercourse or anything like that, because that thing, for women, that dude might put that thing on you, and for men, she might put that thing on you. Then you start like, oh, this thing is good, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna stick it out, man.
It's a
Because a
hell of
lot
a
of
drug, bro.
we think, we know this girl ain't good for us, but hey, she put that thing on us, man. So I think
So hey, why not look at it like this right here? If you can, why not look at this right here? If she put that thing on you, why not look at it as having fun until you ready to find what you're looking for? Sex is one thing, but the complete package is a whole different thing. You
Man,
understand?
it's a hell of a drug, man.
but
It
you know
is a
what though?
drug.
Yeah, that's
It
Hey,
is a
drug.
drug.
Some motherfuckers can't handle
bruh,
that drug,
bruh,
man.
You're right.
And they depend on like
You're
pussy
right.
or getting that thing, and now you mine type shit. And that ain't
bruh.
the case.
But let me say this though. I think a lot of men do think this way going into that, but when it like you'll go into it and keep having sex and everything like that, and then the emotional attachment start coming, man, and it's like you might not be able to get out this damn situation because
Bro,
number one, like
what,
Yeah.
if
hey,
you with her, you
hey,
say, why you playing with my heart? Why you playing with my
stop
heart?
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
What? All right,
What emotional attachments happen? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about there's an emotional connection when you do have sex with a person. It's more for the women. Women have
Nah,
more emotional connections when they have sex.
If y'all vibe before the session, some kind of feelings will come along, attraction or something. Cause you gotta have some kind of attraction with this woman to be able to, to
well,
smack.
let me say this though.
Cause
A
I do, me personally.
woman chooses who? A man chooses who gives.
Huh?
Do you understand
No,
that?
say that again.
A woman chooses who?
Yeah.
A man chooses who gives. Think about it.
I don't get where that go.
For a man to have intercourse,
A woman gotta choose him
that
to do it.
woman has to say yes.
Yeah.
For that man to
Big
have
facts, big
intercourse,
facts.
he has to find one to say yes.
Yeah. He got a harder.
That's what I just said. That's what I'm saying. Now you understand what I'm
She
saying?
does control the access to sex.
So what I'm
Women
saying
do
is,
control
listen,
access
dog,
to sex.
listen, dog. At the end of the day, the man has full control.
No.
Just
Hell no.
listen. Just because she come and say, "Look, it's open, come take it," have some self control, just a little bit.
No, we ain't talking about self control. We talking about the act of doing what we doing now. You can't do that.
Wait. You talking about the act of doing that?
Because you just not said a woman. What a woman got a choice to do this.
A woman chooses.
So if a woman chooses to do that, and he chooses to do that. Yeah, they spanking.
No, listen. You don't understand what I'm saying.
No, because you put me up
You
with
understand what I'm
that
saying?
personality.
Listen,
man,
dog.
threw me off.
And I hate to put kind of like move the goalposts a little bit. What I'm saying is, if y'all in the club, right?
Yeah.
You holler at 20 motherfuckers in that club.
Yeah.
On the 21st one,
she say she going.
She said, "Let's get to the room."
And she get in there, motherfucker.
Now you get to the room, and she say no.
Let's ride. Let's
that
get out of here.
That means it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything else, you raping.
Yeah.
Now, the man situation, right? You get to the room. We done did the club shit.
Yeah.
Now we at the room. The man like, let me get some. And she say no. You in the same boat.
But that's what you just said though.
But you in the same boat.
But what you
if she says no, it means no.
Yeah.
If you choose to have self-control for a change, we
ain't talking about self-control because we're about to fuck. But you talking about if she drop her drawers, and it don't look proper, and then you say, nah, I ain't want to smack.
No. All I'm saying is this right here. This is what I'm trying to say is the guy does not have to say yes in any occasion. Whether she gives it or he asks him. The guy can just go the fuck home.
I don't get where you're going with that, be real. I
understand
what you're saying. You're saying the dude, but it go both ways.
Listen, though. Man, what we gotta stop doing is putting our control into a woman. That's what I'm trying to say. But you can say no just like she can say no.
Yes, it's understandable. But how's me having full control? Because I can say no like she can say no.
What I'm saying is, dog, we gotta have more control of ourselves, of our second person. What I'm trying to say is,
what they got to?
It got a lot to do with it, bro.
But you saying we have full control. How do we have full control when it's a both for mutual thing?
Bro, when y'all in the moment, y'all kissing, patting, whatever the case may be, right? You need to be like, at some point, like, am I ready for what's next? You gotta be that way.
Yeah, always. But you said we're in the middle of foreplay right now, in the middle of foreplay. Then I'm gonna say, I'm ready.
If it pops in your mind saying, look, dog, I can't take care of this child.
Nah, you moving the goalpost way out the stadium. Now you talking about having a child. We're just talking about smacking. You talking about having a child.
Hold on. For a person that got a decent IQ level.
Yeah.
You know how much shit go through your mind while you going through that process?
Right now, a whole bunch of shit go through my mind.
You have thought processes of how big, how little. You have thought processes of how long, how short.
Yes.
Dog, you know how much go through your mind when that's going down?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, the moment some pops in like, I'm not ready for this, you should say no.
Hey, let me give you. Let's slow down.
Let's not get full control.
Hey, let me say this, right? You know, back in the day, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of the OGs will tell you, right? The thing that dudes used to say to women, right, to get them smacks, right? So she'll back out, she will probably back out like, nah, I'm not giving him anything, right?
Yeah.
And she'll be like, do you love me, baby? And the dude do not even love him. But he was like, man, I love you, girl. That will make him, that's what make them crazy, because you sat there and lied to him and they be believing that shit.
But and they go back to what Rick talking about.
Let me ask you this, right? If you going over there to smack, you in foreplay and everything like that, right? And you up there, you about to go over there and have sex and everything, and then you sit there and smell something. You smell something, or you see, you know what I'm saying? She might say, "Hey, the baby is asleep," and then you like, hell nah, dog, nah. Let me get on out of here. That's your choice for whatever reason. We both people have the choice.
Yeah, everybody got a choice.
All I'm saying is, dog, and I hope y'all understand what I'm saying is, I need you to understand, look, if that thought pops in your mind, always go with that first thought. Because sometimes, dog, you can have sex with a woman, climax, do whatever you have to do. She can climax, and she'll still call rape on you. These are how most of these women thinking nowadays, especially if you got something to lose.
Let's not say most women. Most women ain't thinking.
Dog, if women see you as a target, just like
there's some women out there conniving.
I'm gonna tell you, the biggest target, dog, one of the biggest targets in America. People don't believe what I'm about to say is, but the biggest target in America is retired military men. Those are the biggest targets because they know the moment they sign up and get married, they got benefits. Believe me or
No,
not.
I think it's more active. I think it's more active
Y'all don't
duty
believe
than
what I'm
retired.
saying.
I think it's more active duty.
But go ahead, bro.
I think it's more active duty than retirement. Because really, you're not even making that much money.
It's the military community, bro. Think about it. 45 to 50. A lot of women single. You single.
That's about like 2 million people though.
But I'm saying though, bro. I'm saying
2
though.
million people, bro.
Think about how many single veterans, retired, 100% people is out there. It's a whole bunch of women looking for that.
They looking for it, but they hopefully they got.
Are you talking about the whole or per capita?
Dog, damn all that.
Uh-huh.
Go to the next question. Are you tripping now?
I think it's a per capita.
Hey, I'm saying, we can go. We can go. All right. Let me see. Next question. So we went to vet. Here we go. No, we ain't on her yet.
Nah, don't be skipping shit now. Just make it
Just the
slow.
next question. Are side chicks needed for successful relationships?
No comment.
I wouldn't say they're needed. You know,
hold on. Wait. Before you get cooking, dog. Hold on. Because you about to go for a minute. I know.
Nah. I ain't even going that long.
Go ahead, dog.
I ain't going that long.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't think they need it. But let me see. Because I ain't wanting to get bashed and shit for what I'm about to say. Oh, shit. Nah, I don't think they need it. But some kind of... damn. I don't even know how to say it, bro. I'll be honest.
Put it in your mouth.
Let me rephrase this.
Don't rephrase it.
Nah.
Leave the question like it is.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah. A side chick ain't good and ain't needed for a good relationship. A good relationship need communication and you know, open up and transparency. That's what a good relationship needs. A side chick is a distraction. Yeah, distraction. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a obstacle. You feel what I'm saying? Because you and this partner supposed to be on this race together. If a side chick come on your path, is you gonna avoid it, or you gonna run into this obstacle?
Is this side chick gonna contribute to your bills?
Hey, and that's another side of it. If you run into this obstacle and it's benefiting your relationship, hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're benefiting yours, now if you're benefiting yours and making her look crazy as fuck or making him look crazy as fuck, that's another story. But if you benefiting the other half and not having your other half looking crazy and shit like that, that's a different story right there. Because I think that's benefiting for the fam. But the side piece, you have to know you never be number one. You always be number two. You always be second screen. But they're not needed for a successful relationship. Nah.
I don't think so either. I don't think side chicks are needed, but there's people that been married for a long time. I got a video for you.
I got a question.
Go ahead before I play the video.
All right, so the opposite sex as friends, how do y'all feel about that?
Opposite sex as friends?
In a relationship.
For a male, it can work, but for a woman, I don't think it'll work.
But how can you do?
I ain't gonna say that, dog. I ain't gonna say that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, dog. You can have most male friends come from work, but depends on what job it is. I think it's a lot of jobs you can't get away with a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but I think all that shit's like.
But I don't think no woman or no couple should have friends like that. They should have friends where they can get on the phone, talk, whatever. But why should you have that male friend? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm doing to this male friend? I feel you don't need no male friend.
I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what we doing? And I feel like the same, like you said in the beginning of this right here, everything need to be cut off. You feel what I'm saying? If that's your friend and you can tell your friend like, hey, I'm in a relationship now, and my other half don't approve of me having no friends, whatnot, man, you still cool. Mom, man, you still ride. But I'm gonna have to cut you off if I wanna, build this mountain. with this person. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm with you, dog.
And it got to be if that's your friend, they will understand, and it wouldn't be no hard feelings. Now reach out every now and again after you after you and your partner get right. They're like, yeah, I had this friend before you, and it was a best friend. I didn't like that, reach out and all that, see how they doing. That's the conversation you're gonna have.
You ain't gonna be having no conversation 2 a.m.
Nah, 2 a.m. is.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, no one-on-one stuff. Man.
You ain't finna be going to even visit this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. And it goes both ways. I don't think I should be chilling with another female while I'm in a relationship, by herself, and outside,
Real talk. If a man is chilling with another woman, they fucking. So at some point in time, that thought gonna cross.
Yeah.
And they spend enough time together, it's gonna happen. Point blank, period. So what you need to do is stay on the safe side. Find you married people to hang out with. Not them swingers.
Oh, it ain't gotta be swingers.
Not them swingers. Find you some decent folk to hang out with to help your mind stay from going that way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's impossible because everybody folks.
Anybody
can be sneaky. Anybody can be kidnapped.
Really, I'm gonna tell you real talk, dog. Now I got married earlier, right? But as I grew older and the stuff I know now, nobody should get married.
What?
Nobody
should get married.
Nobody should get married. Listen, dog. Only thing what you did is told the government you are not individuals anymore. Now you're together. That's the only thing you did.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you did.
You're collective. Yeah. Yeah.
You did not do anything like a God or anything like that. Because one thing is, dog, even though you gave vows to God or whatever the case may be, the government is you still separated from the government. You still are separated from the government because they still got to tax you 3 times now, pretty much. That's pretty much how they look at you. But marriage doesn't hold any weight, really. All it does is tell them how to tax you. That's all it does. You can do the same thing with a long-time girlfriend.
But now they say
you right. You right. I think the government look at it as business. Like
I got 2 more.
You might look at it as like personal, like your vows and everything, but the government
it's all about the business aspect when you get married.
Yeah, that's what
it's all about business. But if you do the same thing, like my uncle, man, his longtime girlfriend passed away, and great woman, but he never got married to her. But all you're doing is telling the government, listen, we're together now. Put all our enemies together and tax us together. That's all you're telling the government. That's all you're doing. But you can do the same thing without stepping in front of the government saying, I'm about to get married. So marriage is bullshit, bro.
Let me ask you.
Now that I know this shit.
Let me ask you this though, right? Why do you need a license to get married?
Why you need a license to drive? Why you need a license to get divorced?
So, like I told you,
I need a license. Any period.
The license is only for the government.
Bullshit, man.
That's the government telling you, yo, you pretty much are bounded together. Now we can tax you together. That's it. That's all it's for. Them motherfuckers don't care if you married or single. They don't.
Okay, let's move on. I'm about to play this. Video. My bad, wrong one. God, we got rid of that. Here we go.
You know what I want to tell some people? I know that side chicks can sometimes and often be an unfortunate situation, but sometimes you are so lucky that your person has a side chick because a side chick can keep a relationship together.
Yes.
Argue with your mom. The side chick.
Your mom is your mother, by the way.
Yeah, argue with your mom. The side chick helps to keep relationships together. While you hooping and hollering and doing all that kiki and caca all in this man's ear, the side chick doing what she gotta do, saying, "Boo boo, go back inside, be good. Go back inside, be good. I see you on December 26th." Nothing.
That's from a female perspective.
See, that's what I was trying to say, and she said it perfectly. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they are good, but sometimes they're good for your mental. That shit that you can't say with your partner, that you can say with a side chick or a side dude. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they are good. That's what I wanted to say. I was trying to say, but yeah, I agree with her to a certain extent. How you feel about it?
Hey man, man, that's crazy, bro. Like I know a lot of guys that have been married 20, 30 years and they do have side chicks. And they have told me like, hey, they side chicks have helped them. Like they not true because successful men at the end of the day, they believe in this. It's cheaper to keep them.
Yeah.
So they deal with their side chick.
Yeah.
Like I'm
like
never
your man might not want to smoke. They might not smoke. I just got a side chick that's to smoke and talk to. Sometimes it's therapy. You feel what I'm saying? Side chick ain't always got to fuck. But I can't say that. Nah, I can't say that. Nah. I can't. Nah, hell nah. But yeah, sometimes it's therapy to have somebody else to talk to. So yeah.
Bruh,
What's
I'm
the
gonna
next?
tell you, man. Shit,
Your
I'm
brain got
saying, bruh, it was times like when I was at the crib, man, and I was going through it, and it could be the little minute little thing, but you know, I just couldn't get along. I couldn't get along with my old lady, man. I was like, damn, bruh. And she going on that pussy strike and everything like that, and I got to sit there and deal with it, and I'm sitting there like, God damn.
that shit don't
We
bother
say
me.
better for worse, right?
You
Like
can
she
keep
not
love.
getting,
You can keep.
like, damn, I need a side chick, bro. I should have a side chick, man. My shit can be dry, bro. Shit.
Well,
We started thinking that, and then it'd be like, you want to hear a different perspective on a lot of shit, man. It's like,
so
cause it's like, remember in your single days, right? When you did have your roster, you had a chick, you had a chick for every occasion. You knew what chick you can go to. Like, hey, I'm feeling this way. Hey, I'm gonna call Aisha up today. I'm gonna deal with Aisha and everything. Everybody knew what it was. Like, that's how like if you're a single dude, usually single dudes have they have about like three or four on the damn team, 3 or 4 on the damn team or whatever, right? So, but yeah, man, it's definitely hard when you marry, man. Like I'm not saying she wrong or anything like that, but you know, I understand her point, man. You know, it's tough, man. But I will say, man, if you married, you gotta thug it out. You gotta think about this too. If you married, bro, and she find the hell out that you got all this going on, you gonna suffer way more repercussions, bro. Having that side chick, bro. She gonna burn it all down, bro.
And nowadays, I think it's how you treat your woman if you got a side chick, man. Because like I said, it's not loyalty. It's hard to put your full trust in one person now. Well, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, the days the media, you're still trying to fight to compete with something you don't even know about, but you're still competing with. So sometimes that side chick, yeah.
Just like this comment right here, man. That's on the screen right now. You're right about that. Here's the thing. It's some relationships right now to where the sex is bad, to where they don't care to even have it. You know what I'm saying? To where they would tell one or the other, the woman or the man, yo, go find you some outside, but let's keep home intact.
I've heard of that before.
That is happening in 2026.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. If you let that happen and you the person that's not receiving as the other person receiving, you the simp.
It's got to be a two-way street.
You the dumbass.
It got to be a two-way
street. You the dumbass.
If you
if you gonna step, I'm gonna step.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's
unless the person don't like fucking and the other person love fucking. You know,
but here's the thing. What about size? Right?
Yeah, they might be too big or too small, and
them motherfuckers.
But they want to work out. They love each other. They have fun together.
You're right. They figure out other ways.
Yeah,
but you got those ones that's not mature enough to do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying.
And then they just step. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how you got to treat your
it's
one.
Not a bullshit.
Have one on the back burner for your second half. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, go ahead, Frat.
All right. Before we move on to the next, give me a second. So we're gonna take a break real quick, man. I'm gonna do this rundown, man. You know, we always gonna keep the sports going, man. So today, right, we got any 49er fans out there, man. Hey, Deebo Samuels returned to the damn 49ers, man. He back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, y'all 49ers fan?
Hell no.
Ah, shit, yeah. He's back. That made news today. He's back for a year. You know, him and Kyle Shanahan, man, they've been sitting there, been talking and everything. So he came back. Baker Mayfield ends the contract negotiations with the Bucks. So it look like Baker Mayfield might not be there next year. I guess it's gonna be a prove-it year, man. For Baker, man.
Who he with?
Oh, he with the Bucks. Baker Mayfield. The Bake Show.
The one that released Shiloh Sanders.
So you know, Deebo Samuels was with the Washington Commanders. So he didn't really do shit last year. But they bringing him back because you know Kyle Shanahan used him and he a big part of the offense. So you know he came back. That made a lot of sense. All right. Speaking of Kyle Shanahan, you know he was in a car accident, man. That man had to get like 40 stitches, man. You heard about that?
Wow.
Man, big time car accident, bro. And they hit it. It was in the summer. It was like in June, I believe.
You talking about stitches, man? Be quiet.
No. He had a concussion. He suffered a concussion. Stitch. He had to get 40 stitches on the face. He had some broken ribs.
Unless it's a new type of goddamn hit, he fine with the concussions and the stitches, dog. Trust me, he good.
Oh, okay. So you think he's gonna be on the sideline? You think he's gonna be ready?
He gonna play that next game they play,
No.
dog.
I'm talking about the head coach.
Oh, he'll be on the sideline.
All right.
And most of they paying him, yeah, he'll be there.
All right. Another good news: Anthony Edwards. He wins the child support case. His baby mama, you know, his baby mama had a child by a little baby.
They still made him pay $3,000 a month for that bitch though.
But what I'm telling you, she tried to get California money. She tried to get California money.
So this what she did, right? She sued him from Georgia. Won that case in Georgia because he pretty much gave her the lump sum of the 18 years.
Yeah.
She moved to California with that money, burnt the money up, all $1.4 million, whatever it is, burnt it up.
Mm-hmm. How much was it?
It was like $1.4 million
for 18 years.
For 18 years,
and these motherfuckers getting $40,000-$30,000 a month.
Right.
They don't sound.
So what she did, she spent all the money and took him back to court for more money. So and basically she won because she getting $3,000 a month for that child until 18 years old on top of the $1 million.
But so
she wanted like 11 a month. She wanted like 11 a month.
But she won. No, think about it. It don't take $1,000 to raise a child.
Facts.
But they gonna put it on the way they living beforehand. Man.
That's all about.
No, I get you, Rick. Yeah, that's all about.
That's all it's about, dog. That's all it's about, man.
Hey, $3,000 is good, man. Yeah, $3,000 is good. So I get what you're saying. Hey, last thing, right? Y'all heard about this was going through Congress, not Congress. So a judge had ruled. This is Colorado, so a judge ruled that so there was like I want to say it was like 500 players that did not get drafted, right? They were all seniors, right? So it was a technicality. They can return to college football and play a fifth season. They're eligible. So they didn't get drafted, so they can return to school and play that and use that fifth year.
So they just
You
going to school to
remember that?
play football?
Yeah, so they seniors, they already graduated, right? So you have that fifth. So the players that didn't get drafted, they want to return back to college to play another year so they can get drafted. And the judge signed off on that.
Well, I mean, hey, if they're good enough, let them go.
Okay.
Oh, look at how much experience they got. Look at it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
So you cool with them? You cool with them returning back,
bro? It takes a hell of a person that's not gifted to join the NBA or the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The longer you stay in college, the better you become.
Okay.
So I'm with it.
Okay. Moving on. Back on. We gotta talk about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant in the news again, man. We're gonna talk about her.
Give me the clip first.
All right, here we go. She in the news. Give me a second.
Anybody can buy that.
Is this my camera? Oh, this is my camera? Oh, this is my camera? Okay.
Anybody can buy that.
So that's our Netflix documentary challenge, right? So I'm gonna so this is what she wore, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, okay, right. So she's been getting clowned. She's been getting clowned for that. Like, so this is the outfit, the same outfit that she wore.
They said it ain't the right color for the degree. The degrees in the back don't even show right anything she graduated or the degree for, anything like that.
Bro,
so yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
Anybody can buy that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
Real talk.
So why do you think she did that?
Clout.
Right.
Is she getting you think her speaking engagements have fell off?
I just told you, clout.
Clout, right? Okay. Okay. All right, let's move on to the we all agree to that, right?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. All right. Next topic. Are men intimidated by successful women? If so, and why? We know what a lot of women say, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you really think that men are intimidated by successful women? And if so, why do you think so?
Yes. A lot of men are intimidated by women that make a lot of more money than them. Here's the thing. It ain't so much intimidation. but it is a whole lot about being embarrassed. You understand? Like, I don't want to hear when we have an argument how much money you make. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, like Lisa Ray, she tell people, man, listen, if you can't take me out on a business dinner date, meaning she talking about $60,000 on a lunch date.
What the fuck we eating?
You know what I'm saying? That's 60 grand to sit down for 30 minutes and have a business dinner or whatever the case may be. It may be less than that. But when you have women that act that way and talk that way, that's a red flag. That means you need to sit back and step back, find you somebody else, because if she's talking that way, guess what she's doing? Instagram, Tinder, Facebook. Whatever the case, she's on those sites trying to find somebody equivalent to what she's doing whole time. But go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, E.
Yeah, I think so. But it goes back to what I was saying earlier. This man ain't got these dudes ain't and our relationships ain't how they used to be. And men don't feel like they was needed. And some of these dudes is soft. So they get a female that y'all own and can tell you, hey, I don't need you for this right here. They feel lost. And at the same time, it comes for a little bit of disrespect too. Because you got to put her in the place because she gonna feel as she and you know who she is, and but you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And go back to its boundaries. I don't feel intimidated by a woman that make more than me because I put boundaries up there. I'm like, you might make more than me, but I am who I am. And you is who you is. I'm gonna respect you as that, and you can do it such, and we can rock on. You feel what I'm saying? Because you might can help me get to your status, you know, a little bit less than you, and I can put my knowledge to myself and you know get what I need. You feel what I'm saying? If you're gonna build this shit as a team, I can use you as a resource, and you such as me, because I know I got some shit in my sleeve. You know, I just may need this stepping stone. You feel what I'm saying? But to answer your question, men feel intimidated by women because they soft and they feel lost when they ain't being in a so-called man position as providing. That's how I feel.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think men are definitely. I think men that don't have their shit together are intimidated by women that make
I like that.
make more money than them. I think that men that don't have their shit together. So at the end of the day, I don't care if you make more money or anything like that. You know, I'm gonna still do what I do. So for me, I would never ever be intimidated by a woman that make more than me because I'm not saying I'm well off, but I'm comfortable and I can afford to pay for things for women. So I wouldn't be intimidated like her because at the end of the day, she gonna always tell you her money is her money. Like, why you even gonna sit there and even be intimidated by that? She ain't giving you none of that. So it's like whatever, man.
And see, that way conversation and boundaries come in that. 'Cause if we won, mine is yours is mine type situation. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't no
Yeah,
my
yeah.
shit or your shit. 'Cause we won all this shit together. We might not
Mhm.
have no a joint bank account. Hell nah, we ain't gonna do that. But if I need and if you need, we should be able to give to each other with no problem. You feel what I'm saying?
And you know, it's so crazy crazy too, right? And I think a lot of women, bro, uh, the stuff that come out their mouth when they say like things like I'm not going successful women. They say I'm not going 50-50 with no dude. You better come with it. Because it's like if I have to go 50-50 with you, why I'm dealing with you, I can do this by myself.
Let her be by herself.
And
Cause if
that's
me,
a lot of dudes.
you can't meet halfway
What
in the building and shit, I don't need you. Cause I can fuck myself, I can cook, I can clean. Grandma taught me that when I was a little boy.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
you
need
don't think
shit.
that's what
Hey,
I can find something.
hey,
Fuck.
dog.
Right.
Hey, 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing.
Yeah, always. But if you feel like you can do everything by yourself and you don't want help, as in if I come in your environment or you come in my environment, I can help you take less off your plate. If you don't want that, hey, that's cool. I don't need to be with you. Because if you want to put all the weight on you, then at a certain point, the straw gonna break that camel, and then you gonna backlash on me for something I ain't even do. But it's all this weight that you carrying that you think you okay, I can carry this for him. So I'm saying it got to be communication, man. If you can talk and understand with somebody to meet somebody in the halfway, I think it'll work.
It's so crazy when young people start when they're in a relationship, especially if they're in college or in the military or something like that. They willing to go. They really to get this shit out the mud together. They willing to do the 50-50 thing. I think when with women that's over the age of 30, they want you already built up. A lot of times they want you already built up. You know what I'm
As
saying?
in, I already want you as an established dude. This is what
Yeah.
I think they saying. I ain't want you to come in this relationship and I need to teach you how to work. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need to teach you how to grind. I don't need to teach you how to be a man type shit. That you still need a mama titty to be hold on to. I think they're saying as established as headstrong, as in okay, I could be a man in relationship, and if she do got make more money than me or anything like that, right? Like, I can accept that. You feel what I'm saying? But still be in my man's status. I think that's what he's talking about, as in come fully built. Don't I'm saying everybody ain't fully built. Everybody gonna have missing parts and shit like that. That's why I think if you got the right person, your missing parts is in that person, so y'all gonna fit like a puzzle. And at the same time, like I said, go back to communication, man. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. All right. We got 2 topics left.
What you talking about,
So,
man?
Rip, just a question for you, my brother. We about to wind this thing down. What you think about this, Rip? I know we talked about it last week. So, Air Force Base in South Carolina getting renamed after Senator Lindsey Graham. Good or bad?
Dumbest move ever, bro. Why would you name a base after a faggot? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you want to put it out there, dog. Lindsey Graham was a closeted homosexual. And for them to name that base after that, I'm not going to even say him, call that a person. I'm going to say after that.
You can't do that. It sounds like real disrespect to the letter company.
I'm trying to show much of it.
All right.
How about that?
For you, bro.
Now, listen, dog. This man didn't have a good bone in his body. If y'all know the history of Lindsey Graham, a lot of y'all don't know anything about you from the state. Y'all live in that state. You lived in that state up under him. When he was the senator of that state, this guy is the type of guy that tells us, I'm working for you. But in the day, he's behind closed doors, pocketing millions to lobby against America at all costs, on all levels. So when I say what I say about Lindsey Graham, I mean it. He wasn't shit. For them to name their Navy base or Air Force base after him, they ain't shit either. And it's gonna get reversed. Listen, once they name him, after Trump out of office, it'll be reversed to his old name or something different. Mark my words. I'm done. Fuck Instagram, bro.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Like right after he passed away. I think that's crazy, man, to do that with anybody. But I will say, I know in the Navy, they name subs like living sin politicians. They name subs and all that stuff and ships and everything like that after senators and everything like that. Yeah, I think you have to. I honestly like. I think I really don't think you need to be naming any bases or anybody in after any congressman or anything like that, man. Uh, like if you're gonna do it after military heroes because these guys ain't even served in the military. Why are you naming anything after a congressman or a senator or anybody like that? Presidents I get, but other than that, nah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. I think it's a bad idea.
Nah, dog, I'm pissed off you brought that shit up. Move on, bro.
Yeah. Well, I told you I was gonna do it, dog. Yeah. All right. Last question for the night, right? I have a video to show y'all, but get y'all thoughts on this. How do you feel about the African diaspora talking down about foundation of Black Americans, i.e., we don't have no culture or anything like that?
Put the video up.
All right. Let me see. All right. Here we go.
See, African Americans asked for civil rights, but they didn't have a foundation on which it can germinate. See, things you ask, especially.
What do you mean it didn't have a foundation for it?
They have no culture, they have no language, they have no history, they have no ethnicity, they have nothing.
They did. They came here with their culture. They came.
Who is
here.
they?
The different African tribes.
Different African tribes. So whose culture is going to be the main culture?
Right.
So with time, it became Ebonics. Nobody has anything. They are now still using 2 English names. They are now having only Christianity as their religion. They can remember their history, culture, traditions, customs. So you have no foundation, is what I'm trying to say. African Americans in this country are the only groups. They have no culture. It depends on who you meet, where you meet them. Name 2 value systems in the African American culture.
Value system?
Yes. Name 2 traditions, by the way, in the African American culture system. Okay, forget it. Name 2 customs in the African American culture. Look, I'm being serious. There is no value for freedom if you don't understand what it is. The concept of free. You have to have a foundation on which it would balance when you ask for it. Civil rights, they give it to you. You have no culture. Nancy, you've been here, born here. Why would you be surprised if I say African Americans don't have a culture?
Is that why the civil rights movement is considered dead?
It's dead and useless. They got it, but they could not balance it on any foundation. See, one group of people who suffer the same experience, yet they don't have a doctrine. And that without a doctrine, which is always balanced on a tradition, on a foundation of culture, without it, anything you ask for is going to be useless. So African Americans are going to complain until the cows come home as to why they're not getting what they're not getting in America. Are you African American?
I'm Haitian American.
That's correct. Do you see why you were being specific with that? Because anybody who encounters you already knows you before. If they know you are Haitian, at least 2 things comes to their mind. People go over the bridge of your culture, your tradition, your customs, and that helps them to know how to
address it.
Exactly.
I see.
That is why you can see the things people ask in this country, the Irish, the Italians, the Jews. It took a while before the Jews got recognized. Exactly. But as soon as they got it, they balanced it on a foundation.
What you think about that, bro?
Let me go. 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 Let me go.
Go ahead, brother.
So here's my theory on it, right? First of all, they don't know enough about history to believe what they believe. Understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have a chronological history of how the earth started. So when I say that is, all we know is what science told us about dinosaurs, the glaciers, all that stuff like that. That's all we know, right? We don't have one book or person from when the earth started to tell us how it started. So I say all this to say this. Damn what these African people are saying. Yes, we found the Hebrew Bible in Ethiopia. Yes, we did find that. But we don't know enough behind that other than finding it. You cannot find one person to give a clear explanation of what put that Bible in place. Now, when I say all that to say this is, damn what you feel of how you feel of black people are not fully black, or you're better because you're in Ghana or Ethiopia, or what case may be. Damn all that. What I'm saying is, you do not have enough information to downgrade any black person that lives in 2026. If you do, prove it. Now, on top of all of that is, when they say we have no culture, look at Africa now in 2026 and also compare it to America in 2026.
They took our steal.
Their culture comes from us in America. If we turn our hat to the left or to the right, they're rocking it. If we wear a motherfucking bubble vest in the summertime, they rocking it. If we rock a shiesty mask in the summertime, they rocking it. So who's stealing who culture? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Go ahead, E.
I'll let you go ahead, man. Go ahead, Fred.
That dude on that video don't even have a damn clue, man. Like, Black American culture, foundational Black America has shaped the world. Everybody's stealing. Everybody's stealing from us. I will say this, and I truly believe this, right? Matter of fact, first let me get to this. So that lady, she said she was Haitian. She was Haitian American, right? She didn't really sound Haitian, but you have African, you got African roots, you might have Caribbean roots and everything like that. So you see a lot of black people saying like, "Hey, I'm Jamaican, I'm Jamaican American, or I'm Haitian American, anything like that." My question, and I'm gonna ask, were you born here? Because my whole thing is, if you're born here, you're a Black American. Now I get it, like your mother and your father might be from another country,
but they still go by they say they mom and their daddy.
They going by their mother and father.
We ain't got no
So,
culture.
but that is something that I think the parents do when they come over and they immigrate over here, and they tell them like, no, you're not black. You're Haitian. And you better always say you're Haitian or
they
you're
still
Jamaican or you're from Nigeria.
Just because they come over here, they shouldn't stop their traditions, though. You see, that's
traditions are traditions. Traditions
Yeah,
are traditions, right?
So do
But
you
like what I'm
traditions?
saying is, what I'm saying is, it's like, yeah, I'm black, but I'm Jamaican or I'm
I'm
Haitian or I'm from
yeah,
this first. This is first because of my
yeah,
parents.
yeah.
I'm this first.
So
So
they still do
I
the
think it's a
tradition.
mechanism to try to be like, yeah, you can't sit there and you can't sit there. I'm all the way. Hold on. I'm not all the way black. Yeah, I'm Nigerian.
But if
Things
their
like
mom
that.
and their dad is still Nigerian, when they have them, they still Nigerian. If they still, it's plain and simple. Though. If they mom and dad are Nigerian,
I get what you
So you talking about as somebody gonna see them? Oh, you still a black person.
But what I'm saying, I've heard that. Give me a second. What's up? Okay, let me get done with this. You want me to answer? Yeah, you can answer. No, my thing is this, right? Growing up, you know, there was Africans, Africans. I learned about African people from the Caribbean and everything like that. I get that, right? But nowadays, you hear no more like, yeah, I'm black, but I'm this. I'm Haitian American.
Yeah.
So they're not even saying African. They're not saying African American.
They're not so-called like we so-called come from Africa. They come from their
It's tribalism. So
homeland.
it's tribalism. It's tribalism. Don't
What
put
you
me in
mean?
this group. Do not. My thing is like people said, don't put me in this group.
No.
Let me say.
So if you go to the West Bumfuck and you say I'm from Virginia, then you say I gotta be from West Bumfuck. No, you from Virginia.
Well, hey,
You're a resident of Virginia, right? So you can't say I'm for Nigerian American. My parents are Nigerian. I just was born here. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, let me say this real quick, dog. Listen, you come to America, the home of the free, the land of the brave. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But you come here, but you claim another country, take your ass back to the other country.
But why do I gotta take my ass back to another country that I claim? I'm still doing my traditions.
Here's what I'm saying.
I got a question.
Hold on. Here's what I'm saying though. And I'm gonna let you say your question. But here what I'm saying is you come over here and you dislike everything about this country. If you dislike everything about this country, you came here on a passport.
I came in for money.
Okay.
Most of them, right?
Listen though. You came here for money. Whatever case may be, you came here for it.
Yeah.
But you dislike this place.
You go to work and you dislike that, man.
Take your ass back home.
The money too good. I can't. I'm not going back
So
home.
shut the fuck up.
No, I'm still gonna go because you still gonna complain, man. I didn't want to come here.
Why complain about something you control?
Because the money
you
good.
A dumbass.
I'm still gonna complain.
Because you're a dumbass.
$30 an hour.
Dog,
$40 an hour.
Listen.
You can still gonna have somebody, man. I ain't want to be here.
Listen, dog.
Man,
listen,
fuck
dog.
This right here. You go home, but I ain't gonna do that.
If you love what you
I ain't know you love it or you quit. Nah.
Or you
this
move
right here is
the
a
fuck
benefit.
on.
This right here is a benefit to me.
Eric.
Come on, man.
Eric. The moment you was there. The moment I said I'm done with this shit. I'm done with Walmart. Right?
That's you.
I'm saying.
If you needed Walmart, would you just stop?
Wait. What I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The moment I said I'm not happy with what's going on at this job, and I say I'm done. That is my final decision, right? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
No matter who on top of that comes and say, look, yo, give me one more week.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? No. Listen, that's the same thing with them. They come to America, they give it a year, and they say, look, fuck America, why the hell am I still here? Get the hell back home.
But the part that you're not understanding, the benefits, the money, man. If I'm still eating, I'm still reaping the benefits, bro, and I can go back home if I want to and come back. Right. Why would I go back home?
Listen, can I ask you something, dog?
Why would I go back home?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is the money really that good in America?
To them, yeah, I guess.
Listen, bro.
They're getting everything
between paying taxes on what you live in.
I don't know how they do that.
Taxes on your car. Taxes on your life.
I'm pretty sure they don't pay the same taxes we do.
Medical insurance. They pay all this when they come to America.
But they still benefit when they go back to their homeland, man.
Dog, what they benefiting? $10 to $20?
I don't know. I know they benefit. They ain't going back.
Let me tell you something. Let me put you in a little mindset of something. Hold on, Friday. Hold on. But I had a homeboy. Well, I still got a homeboy. Mexican homeboy, right? This motherfucker down straight up tells me about all of his Mexican homeboys. How they struggle. They ride with their bosses to work. They send whatever they can send, pretty much all they check back home. Yeah. And they live like ain't shit. Like 12-pack of beer, the weekend type shit.
Yeah.
That's it, right? The way he explained it to me is, bro, if you're not happy in America, go back home. Because here's the thing. If you can hustle in America, you can hustle back home.
They don't go for everything, man.
I'm just saying. If you wash the cars in America, go wash cars back home.
It is just different opportunities, man.
Man, dog.
Come on,
fuck
bro.
all that, bro.
Man, y'all looking at
where people come from.
Situations. So
that's one thing I don't understand.
But because they benefiting, man.
I'm just saying.
Only reason.
That's one thing I don't understand. If you here washing cars in America, take your ass back home.
They ain't gonna get the same money back home.
And wash
cars.
They're not gonna
get the same thing back home.
You're right. But
you
still,
know what I'm saying?
In your country, it don't cost as much to live in America.
In their country, our worst may be their best.
But it don't cost as much to live in America as do as your country.
So why would I go back there?
Here's the thing.
If the best I can do is the worst over here.
Dog, if you can create a hustle, you don't need to move.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you're not. You said create a hustle. I can create a hustle
in your hometown or my hometown.
Yeah.
Which means you move to my city.
Yes.
If you can create a hustle,
yes,
you do not need to move.
If I can create a hustle, but I'm making more money over here, why would I move? Why would I not move?
Bro, you missing my point.
I obviously is.
You have a high enough IQ,
but
a high enough smarts
to make a hustle.
To make a hustle. Yes, you can.
But that hustle here is not gonna benefit me anything.
Let me ask you something. Real talk. Friday, don't interrupt us right now. Ride with us. If Walmart fire you today,
yes,
what's your next hustle?
Man, I'm gonna find a way.
I'm gonna
find a way.
What's your next hustle?
I'm gonna find a way.
What's your?
I don't know what my next hustle is because it ain't here.
I ain't trying to get you.
Nah, I'm just gonna find a way. If it's a gig, washing cars, cutting hair, cutting grass, I'm gonna eat somehow.
So what I'm saying is, if you're in these impoverished towns, what's stopping you from finding a hustle?
But you just not saying it's an impoverished town. Why would I start a hustle here and I know ain't nobody gonna be able to support my hustle? I ain't moving the goalposts.
Listen here.
I'm listening to you.
Listen, let me say one time.
It ain't making no sense.
Listen. In your situation.
You said Walmart fired me.
No. In your situation. Let's say you lived in Richmond. Let's put you in Richmond, not Jacksonville. Hold on. I'm just saying. Let's put you in my hometown. In my not hometown.
Yeah.
But the town I live in. Let's put you in this time. You got laid off.
Yeah.
You got the talent for car washing.
Yeah.
You got talent for installing music.
Uh-huh.
You got the talent for all this shit, right?
Yeah.
What's stopping you from staying instead of moving to another town to trying to find another hustle that you got to hustle for?
You're missing my point. You talking about going to another town and finding a different hustle. No, the hustle that I can build in this spot right here that's not going to give me nothing. Why would I stay in this spot with this hustle when I can go to another spot with this hustle and make more money?
What you missing?
That don't make no sense.
What you missing is this is what a lot of people. Hold on, guys.
You might say, "Oh, I can bring clientele and all that."
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Why would I hustle to do that?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, real quick. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand is you do not have to move to keep your family afloat. This is what I'm saying. Is if your hustle is good enough to go to another city, another town, and put on and do, then your hustle is good enough to stay where you at.
But the point that you're missing, you said this is a impoverished town. It's no money here.
Bro,
why would I stay where there's no money?
You understand what I'm saying?
Why would I build?
You understand what I'm saying? People pay for what they need.
I understand that part, my
if
man.
You are the local town mechanic, not necessarily saying on the mainstream level, but people come to you and say, look, bruh, your price is way better than these shops.
But I just not lost my gig. I had to put all my savings
so what you
starting this right here.
What you
I'm
do?
starting a high popular area. When I get my shit,
you invest what little you got and expound where you at. That's all I'm saying.
I understand fully what
you don't have to move to keep your hustle going.
But if I'm in the country and I can't,
bro,
what my hustle is not in demand or it can't get pushed. No matter where I
you miss
go.
what I'm saying, dog.
No, I'm talking about
y'all sit here. Y'all all people talk about God this, God this, God that, God this.
But how they getting?
Hold on. All y'all talk about this God, Baba God this, Baba God this, Baba God that. Instead of you talk about him, how about talk about yourself saying, look, I'm going to stay right where I'm at. Because you know one thing? It costs more to move to the next spot than to stay where I'm at and try everything I can try. You understand?
But you're making it the hustle harder because you don't have no
listen. You hustle harder when you try to stay where you at. Now, if you want them freelance people that want to move and do all that, that's on you.
But we're talking about someplace. Okay, so if I'm in this impoverished neighborhood and it's nothing around, nothing around for
advertisement moves your business.
But it's nothing around, brother.
Advertisement.
You can advertise all you want if the person's
your
saying
product must be not good.
It ain't got nothing to do with my product ain't not good. My hustle is good. My hustle is on point. But this area, this environment I'm in, is not feeding me.
Okay.
You can't plant nothing there.
Let me say this. Most of these big businesses are in places where we wouldn't even drive to.
But they started off how?
Hold on. Most of these big corporations, the way you get your parts to go into your 94, 93? 96 lakh?
Yeah.
They are not where we can get a hold of. These are people we gotta call somebody to get to. This is what I'm saying, bro.
I don't get
Listen,
that.
bro. This is what I'm saying, dog. This is what I'm saying. You can create everything you need to create right where you at.
That is true. I get that part.
It's all about you changing your mindset. That's all it is.
I get that part.
Stop thinking they're not gonna come because we here in Richmond, North Carolina.
If you're in the middle, if you're in the middle of nowhere,
bro.
But we was talking about
business from
countries.
your goddamn
We was talking about countries, man. We talking about countries.
Okay,
if this country can't provide anything for me, why would I stay here?
Bro, let me tell you something.
If I could create the best hustle ever.
Can I enlighten you? Can I enlighten you?
Man, you're not getting
it. Hold
on, real quick, Friday, because I'm gonna let you cook and I'm done. But listen, dog, let me tell you something. I was in the Philippines, right? Any business you bring there will bring money. Here's the thing. The shit you do right now, car stereos, all the shit you do right now, the side hustle you do right now.
Yeah.
Bro, don't you know you don't have to, you can go to the Philippines and move there and do just what you do with just the money in your pocket, and you will be a big dog over there.
I started off over here with the money. They don't have the money. That's what I'm saying. They don't have the money.
Bro, they got the money to pay for what they want. They don't have the money to pay for everything. Bro.
And they come over here, get the money.
Same thing with us in America. People pay for what they can pay for.
Yeah.
They do what they can do.
Yeah.
Over there, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
It's different, bro. It's totally different, dog. Dog, say you a dude bring his car to you and say, look, I need just 4-door speaker change. That's $100. That $100 right there, that's almost 1,000. Yo, damn mortgage is only $300 for a 3,000 square foot house. What I'm saying is, dog, over there, your money goes a long way.
But you got to have the money first, man.
This is what I'm saying. Your talent is the money. If you good with what you got, your talent is the money.
It don't matter, man. If I can be the most talented.
You don't understand.
If I don't have, if nobody can't, if nobody ain't got enough resources to come see or come provide,
bro,
why of them here?
If your talent is the money, you could charge enough for one person to cover your expenses for a whole year. Your talent is the money.
They don't have no expenses to pay me for no whole year.
Bro,
bro. Hey, we get you understand.
Yes, I do understand. So you saying
your talent is the money.
That you make a bottle of water, and that bottle of water is half your rent. If the environment don't make enough to pay,
hold on. Let me put in your terminology, right? Let me put it in your language.
Try it.
Tight from out of Florida, rapper. His name Lil Tight. Out of Florida. His name Lil Tight.
Like that dude?
Just came up. Great dude. Motherfucking music straight, dog. But listen, dog. This nigga getting $100K per show, and he only started in 2026.
Okay.
Hold on. He only started in 2026.
Yep.
$100K per show. What is that telling you? His talent is giving him $100K per show. So what I'm saying to you is, if your talent, meaning if I'm putting music in your car or I'm putting a TV on your wall in your house.
I understand. You got to land your plane because
if your talent is not good enough to charge $100K to come see me, then no, you don't need to do what I'm talking about. But your talent drives the industry.
Okay, you saying Lil Tax charge 100,000,
bro?
So okay, hold on,
good.
Okay,
he charge 100,000.
Okay, so why would I go to a spot I know ain't gonna pay me 100,000,
bro?
Why would I go there?
That is your advertisement. That is your movement. Listen,
okay,
so you won't advertise to a person that ain't gonna pay you that. If you advertise to people that gonna pay you that.
Yeah, my advertisement is gonna be everywhere, and that's what I'm saying. If I don't have the resources in the environment to pay 100K, why would I stay here?
Listen, dog.
No matter how good my talent is.
You miss the
No,
point.
I'm not. You keep
your
saying
talent,
my talent in advertising.
Your talent takes you to the next level.
But if I advertise, I got a whole country I'm advertising to. If they
Rick,
can't
let me
support me,
back
why
you.
would I stay here?
Let me back you up. Hey, Rick.
Go ahead.
All right. When you do have talent, and I'm telling you this, E, overseas, when you have talent, being an American, you can maximize money. I had a homeboy. He was stationed in Japan. He was selling chicken wings, doing all kind of flavors. He make $140,000 a month. No, I mean a year. $40,000 a year. Off of cooking chicken wings in his house. In his house. You open the barber shop. A black man open up in the barber shop in Japan. You're gonna make a killing. So Japan is pretty expensive, right? But if you have that talent, if I open a barbecue spot, we see it in Thailand.
All right.
You come over there, you open up a soul food joint. They ain't never seen no shit like that.
And that shit bumping.
They're making a killing. Now, let me get to this, right? So, in all these countries, we can say damn near all of Africa is a third world country. We could say that. I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna go this. You know why? A lot of people, immigrants that come over here, don't go back. They'll sit over here and shit on American culture and everything, right? But they won't go back. It ain't even about the money. It's about the corruption that happens in those countries. Like, if I want to move to Ghana, right? Check this out. This is the comparison, right? If somebody comes to Ghana, if somebody from Ghana that comes over here, they'll get a school visa, right? They're not really paying anything. They get accepted from a college, you get a school visa.
If they come from Ghana to come to here, they
you can work and make your money while you're going to school, right? And most likely they'll send it back home, right? You know, if I want to move to Ghana, bro, you know how much I gotta pay? And this ain't even citizenship.
Yeah.
This is for me to have a visa to come over there and live over there. I have to pay.
And you make my point right there. If I
they don't go back. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you this aspect, right? All the people in South America that flee, everybody in South America that flee South America to come to America, right? Why they initially come over here, right? Corruption in the fucking government. They come over here, they make good money, they go and do whatever jobs they do, and you know what they do? They'll come over here by the droves, right? You guys, Asians do it too. You have they'll get a house, they'll rent a house, you got 6, 7, 8 motherfuckers in the house. They build their money up, and then they'll get a business. Everybody contributes to the fucking business. And then when the business is booming, then the next person's in line. And I'm gonna tell you why, because the Asians already told me the game on that, man.
Because it's the money.
When you see hair stores, right? You will see a hair store, right? Everything is controlled by Asians, right? That's one family member. That's one family member that has a hair store that's a block away. It's on purpose, and a lot of us don't even fucking know that shit. Like you'll see the bodegas and everything. You see about 3 or 4 bodegas. They all related.
Yeah, man. And it's fucking money. You just said
their money. They're not going back. I'm telling you, they're not going back because the money is good, but the countries are corrupt. That's why they won't go back. And and I would tell you this. When I asked my mama this at 8 years old. And we were talking about Africa, right? And I said, why don't we just, she was teaching me about this. I said, why don't we just go back to like if America, if the white man is doing this to us, why, and we're from Africa, why don't we just go back to Africa? You know, she told me, we not accepted. You wasn't born there, we're not
I don't
accepted.
think all us from Africa. To be honest with you.
We're not accepted. Look at a lot of
Because the
the
white people
Africans
been a
that come
bad
over here.
name.
Africans that come over here.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of the
That's the only
Africans
reason
come
why.
over here. A lot of the Africans, they come over here, right? And they're coming over here, going to school, mainly for the medical, and they do their thing, and they shit on Black Americans.
Just because they
They
feel
shit
like
on us. You
America,
start hearing more now. They
like
come
they
over
feel like
here.
they're better because they came from another country. But only because the
Prove my
program in
point
America,
again.
Hearing shit.
the program in America is black
We
ain't
don't know
shit.
nothing.
So
And they're getting free schooling. They're getting benefits, everything for being over here. Come on, man. And then I could go back when I want to and chill at real crib. Nah, why would I go home? And it's like a vacation over here, and I'm getting paid for it.
What Rip is saying though, what Rip is saying is like you're
Go
using us.
home.
Don't shit on
Yeah.
us. Don't shit on Black American
dog,
culture.
if it
No,
Don't
weren't
come
for us
over here. You
being
need
here,
us. Don't
it
shit
wouldn't
on
have the
Black American culture.
dog, if it weren't for us being here, they wouldn't have the opportunity to come here.
that's
Big facts.
understandable. That
Big
wasn't
facts.
what the topic was about.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, when we sit here and say their opportunity because
Because
they working good
yeah.
is better. No, their opportunity is because we even allowed them to get here.
Because we took out the beating and all that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, dog. What I'm saying is, dog, we sit here and divert credit from us to other people on the willing on the off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we gotta start taking credit for what we do. Bro, do y'all understand? Most of the inventions that we use every day is from black.
Yes.
That's one thing alone. If white America said, look, because they hate us. If white America said, look, hey, we don't want nothing to do with y'all or y'all invention. Guess where the motherfuckers at? Back in the cave. Using goddamn sticks to goddamn try to make friction for fire. I'm just saying, dog.
Hey, let me ask you this though.
We are in a good position, dog. All we gotta do is assert ourselves. That's it.
Hey, let me ask you this though. Remember back in the 90s? We was giving all that humanitarian aid to Africa for the AIDS pandemic. The AIDS pandemic that was going on out there, man. Why did we give that money? And do you think a Black America agree with spending all that money over there?
We ain't give shit. The government, white
The government
America
gave, that's
gave
what I'm
that
saying.
money.
The government gave all the money over there, humanitarian aid for, I think it was like we was giving billions of dollars over there. We was going over there, like basically with the medical stuff, like trying to like combat the AIDS pandemic in Africa and everything. This was in the 90s. And I'm gonna ask you, do you think when the government was doing that, do you think that Black America supported that?
No. Well, here's the thing. Whatever the government was giving at the time, whatever they was giving a handout for Black America that seemed like they was helping, Black America took it. But this is the thing. That little olive branch they gave out for us, that shit didn't do nothing for us, dog. To this day, you can see it ain't doing nothing for us. So what I'm saying is, dog, when we have ideas, invention, hell, when we got hip hop music, country music, whatever it is, patent that shit before you put it out. Because right now, all white America doing is patenting what's out and cashing in on it and staying on top. That's all they doing. We got to get more smarter on what business is. Real business is. You understand? Other than that, no. We got to get smarter at business, dog. That's all to it, bro. When we get smarter at business, we'll prevail.
Yeah.
We'll prevail.
Financing, man.
Yeah,
We'll talk.
I think like because I think we are like if you was born in this country, I wasn't born here, so I can't even say I label myself as that. I wasn't born physically born in America. I was born in Germany because of military and everything like that. But found FBAs, they really they're saying enough is enough. Like, all right, we been hearing y'all talk y'all shit. But nah, enough is enough. And back in the days, it was never like that. And we was black. It didn't matter if you was African, if you from the Caribbean, and all that stuff. It didn't matter. When you was black, you was damn black. Now it's just like you got the diaspora separating themselves from Black America. They're just saying like, oh, you're saying you're black. Now you're saying, oh, yeah, I'm black, but I'm Haitian American. Oh, I'm Jamaican, or I'm from Liberia, or I'm from Somalia.
Black.
All that.
And you know what, Friday, real quick? You know what's Friday? That is our problem. Dude, this is one thing we need to start doing. Dog, this is one thing we need to start doing. No matter if you from Guyana, Africa, whatever, the Caribbean, whatever, dog. This is one thing we need to start doing. Listen, bro. You got a whole lot of metal in your skin. Just say, look, we together. If we say that,
that's right.
We good. We will take over America, bro.
Take over the world.
We'll take over right now. I'm tell you something, man. The people that have been running this country since what, 1775, 76, have been fucking this country up, bro. And here's the thing. They have fooled America enough to think they've been doing good. That's the problem, bro. These motherfuckers ain't doing nothing. But right now, and this is my next show. My next show is about corruption in America. Bro, these motherfuckers have been doing closeted corruption for all these years. They put Trump in office. Trump showed you what corruption looks like firsthand on all levels. Since that happened, we have lost all insight of how we should live. If y'all don't believe me, take 2 weeks just to look at politics. 2 weeks. That's all I ask you, 21 days. Look at politics for 21 days. And it will tell you.
That's 3 weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry. 3 weeks. 21 days, 3 weeks. Look at politics for 21 days. All that'll tell you that everything we're living in right now is total BS. And I diverse.
Man, it's good. It's good conversation, man. See, this went a little long. That's why I put this at the end, because I already know. I already know you. I already know, Rip, you a FBA.
Look, bro. Let me add one more before we end this bitch, and we done. All right.
I ain't one more, but it was all script though. But go ahead, brother.
I just want to add one more to it. Let me get that thing up here.
Go ahead and pull it up, brother.
I'm trying to get it up. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah. Boy, you about to say anything?
All right. Let me ask you something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Since that topic kind of touched on black versus white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this question right here. Adverse effects of white racism and adverse effects of black racism. Which one is more demonic? Let's just say that.
That's an easy question, man.
Hey, repeat that one more time, brother.
If one racism charge you to hang and lynch and rape and eat,
Let me answer that one more time for him. But I'm gonna let you go first. I'm move the camera to you so you can go first. All right. But Friday, adverse effects of white racism and adverse effects of black racism. Cause and effect. Eric?
I say, because you say which one is more demonic. I say if one racism causes you to eat, beat, rape a kid, or just sit there and watch a kid die, or do that to anybody else just because of the color of their skin, it's gonna have to be white. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never hear no group of people wilt and kill a kid or anything like that, or black, colored people, the upper white kid. Never in the history of people I ain't heard no shit like that. They're just chilling and having fun. I befriend this motherfucker just to kill him. You know what I'm saying? So if white racism leads up to that shit, it will always be the worst dynamic.
Friday, go for it, bro. You want more?
Nah, we smooth.
Go for it, Friday.
Oh no, I agree.
So I'll say this right here. For the question I just asked about adverse relationship between black and white, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, right? I will let you know this. Y'all like to say a lot of black versus black crime. Y'all like to talk about that. But what you don't like to talk about is white crime. White crime is mass shootings. White crime is walking up on random people and asserting your authority for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
White crime
What
is
authority?
White crime is you sitting here and saying, yo, I don't like this kind of music playing next door to me. That's white crime. What
So
I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna poison your animals and shit.
right. What I'm saying is, dog, and also white crime is you letting your dog stay outside, doghouse, water, everything, food, everything. White crime is they calling on you saying you abuse your dog when your dog is totally fine outside. That's white crime. You understand? What I'm saying is, dog.
I get it.
This is the problem. This is the problem. When white crime assaults their authority, why is it so prioritized over anything black got going on? What's the disconnect? Let's talk about that for about 10 minutes, then we shut it down.
No, you fine. Let's talk about it.
Go for
it. And I'm not about to move the goalposts. You probably think I am about to move this shit. But,
I just want to stay in the parameters.
No, I'm gonna stay in it. I think we have to do. I think for us, we probably gonna be the only platform out there. I think we have to address both of those issues equally.
Right. I'm with
you. We have to do that. But we know systematically, news outlets and everything like that are always gonna highlight black crime more than anything. And what I get upset about, and I think we had talked about this before, and I think you agree. I'm like, man, the independent media, and I call everybody independent media. If you put your if you have your camera and you taking and you doing journalism, like recording things like that, like, and all these kids are part of independent media, they're doing they're doing the work. They're highlighting like they're getting fights and shootings and all that stuff in this whole totality. Like if you're a news organization, right? If you want to get an in-depth look at what a white news organization, if you want to get an in-depth look at what the fuck happened, yeah, you just hit one of these young folks up and everything, because everything has to be documented. And I always said that's snitching. Like
Hey,
when you,
hey, real quick. Is that not by design?
it is by design.
You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah,
motherfuckers are showing you the programming. They are showing you the programming. Black is wrong, white is right. They're
Right.
showing you the programming to fuck you. They keep you thinking you fucking wrong.
Yeah, you right. And I call on everybody, man. If some shit going on, in our damn community and everything like that, man, don't record. Put your phone in. Put your phone in your damn pocket, man, because you damn snitching. And everything is gonna be damn highlighted, bro. Like
I'm just saying, bro.
you don't see a whole bunch of like the most heinous crimes by white folks that's doing something. They're not
It's
recording.
child pedophilia.
They're not recording shit. We gotta do it because everybody trying to make their mark, and it's like everybody is turning to social media because social media is like that's the money thing. Like, oh, if I get this, if I record this and I put this on IG and everything, and I get a million views, yo, I got a $5,000 check coming to me.
Yo,
that's the problem.
Friday, can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead, man.
I'm trying not to move from where we at, you know what I'm saying? But I just got a question now.
Go ahead.
I got a question. In the climate of America, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
With this climate of how America is moving.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like you may see it one way, I may see it one way. I'm just saying overall, do you think we can survive 2 more years under Trump? 2 more years.
As a collective.
I'm talking about America from the lowest level to the 1%. Can we survive 2 more years?
I don't think we'll thrive, but I think we'll get by.
Say that again one more time.
I don't think we will thrive, but I think we'll get by and wait it out.
All right. Why do you feel that way? Give me an analogy.
I'm about to tell you the biggest issue right now. The biggest issue right now that's hitting everybody right now is them gas prices. Right, I don't know what it is right now. It's like 410 here. Everybody has to go to work. Like, yes, that war that's going on. It's a war. The war right now, Iran is driving the gas prices up. Yeah, last week was like 390. When I was at 398. Now it jumped back up to 4. That's the biggest thing right now. The gas prices, right? The gas prices affect the food, the grocery stores, all that. This war is affecting everything.
Friday.
Go ahead.
Do you think, honestly, I want you to honestly say,
no, I'm giving it to you honestly.
Do you think we can sustain 2 more years of Trump?
No, right now, as we say, no, we cannot sustain.
Can we sustain 2 more years of Trump?
I said we won't thrive, but I think we'll get by.
All right. And I appreciate your honesty, dog.
Yeah, and the president should be making American people thrive.
Listen, man. Listen, dog. Listen, man. Reason why I love you is because at some point If I ask the right question, you tell the truth. And I have to decipher between the two. That's the problem. But
That's the Bible.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I'm saying is, dog, when we talk about Trump versus Kamala, when we had we had an honest conversation about them two, did we not?
Yeah, you respected it.
Now, when we had that conversation, and I gave my insight, you gave your insight. Do you think your insight was fucked up, or you think my insight was fucked up?
I guess you can say my insight was fucked up. I guess you can say my insight was fucked up because what you're saying right now is it's along those lines. You have called some correct things. My insight on it. My insight now after 2 years of this shit, right?
You see, it's all bullshit, right?
What I'm saying is this, right? I will never ever make that assumption again about a person that I really don't know about, because at the end of the day, how can I say a person will do a bad job?
And that's what I was trying to. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad you're growing. You're growing.
Like what I'm saying is
you're growing. You're growing.
She's not elected, so how she isn't elected? Like, and I get we don't know. He was elected, and we know how that went. So we don't know. So I would say, like, if I was to ever, well, on a federal level, if I was to ever vote again on a federal level, I would trust the process of, like, if it's a new damn candidate. Like, because I did put my trust in Barack Obama. He never served or anything like that. So
you're right. But this is my thing, right? Everybody loved to fault Barack Obama. It was after the fact. Hold on. It was after the fact he was out of office.
Yeah.
We tried to give him a chance to work for us while he was in office. But the fact that we judged Barack Obama's on is after 8 years he did nothing for black.
Yeah.
That's what we judge him on.
Yeah,
that's solely what we judge him on. Solely.
That's right.
But Friday, I like every point you made, my boy. Every point you made. But my point is this is what I want everybody to understand is. Before you get on the defensive and say, look, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that, right? I want you to understand and just listen to what the other person is saying. Just listen. That's it. You ain't got to act on it. You ain't got to do nothing. Just listen. Before you make your next vote, especially for November, that's coming up, and my next show gonna have this kind of stuff in it. But before you make your next vote, I want you to understand something. These people in the office, these people have been in the office for 20, 30 plus years. And they have done nothing for you. Nothing. Nothing for you. Well, listen, dog.
I agree. I agree. If you want
to hold on, Friday. We stood up a whole department. Doge, right? Doge got stood up to get money back to the people. Meaning they're gonna find all the corruption in government and give it back to the people.
Allegedly, so sad.
Allegedly. These people found the corruption in real time and then turn around and pay the corporations like Amazon, Walmart, Target. They paid them the dividends that you were supposed to get. So Walmart made like $3 billion. Target made like $2 billion off of the tariffs in those bullshit that they put in place. So what I'm saying is, this what I'm saying is, dog, if y'all voted Republican, which is Elon Musk and Donald Trump, for this midterm, we are in the same cycle as what we just went through. Higher gas prices, higher bullshit, meaning eggs, milk, shit like that. Dog, stop and think. These motherfuckers not helping me. They're hindering me. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Friday.
Nah, man. I'll always tell you the way I think, bro. When I start seeing things, man, and motherfuckers not keeping their damn word.
Bruh, this shit motherfucker make your eyes go big like Popeye, dog.
Yeah. I'm just more so, man. I'm just not falling for the bullshit no more, man. I can't say I fell for the bullshit, but I would just like, putting my bullshit. I mean, putting my trust in the voter.
Pause right there. Just pause.
Go ahead.
Now, the bullshit I've been saying to you, does it make sense?
It's always made sense.
I'm just saying, bro. When I told you stop discrediting what I'm saying and listening to what I'm saying, it'll start making a little more sense, bro.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing I hate. When motherfuckers discredit you, when they just say, look, fuck what you got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's move the fuck on.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I hate that shit. But when you see it happen in real time, it's a whole different thing, bro. It's a whole different thing.
Can I tell you this though? Do you think that when VP Harris didn't I'm gonna give her respect. VP Harris didn't get elected. You think the black community let her down?
Yes.
They didn't vote because they didn't vote, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the black community let her down. Because this thing, dog. This thing. The average black person in our community that votes. We're not talking about these motherfucking goddamn Bloods and Crips and shit that just hang on the corner. We're talking about people that vote, that take active initiative to go and drive their cars and vote for local and motherfucking goddamn federal. We talking about the people that votes, right? Those people took the time out of their schedule and lost their interest. Because I'm gonna tell you something, dog. Friday, I want you to be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? I always say this shit, but just be honest with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I always say this shit, dog. But the average voter that voted for Donald Trump voted because he interacted with a couple different black people and a couple different successful people. They did not vote on his how he really is. They voted on his persona, not who he is.
I said maybe the first time they did.
First and second time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, Friday, before you speak, because I want you to have your own little corner. I'm gonna tell you the reason why you say second term, right?
I said the first time they did it on
the second time what?
No, black folks came out more.
Hold on. The second term brought more black people out than the first term. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. When they found out their candidate was a female, a black female, they went back to this right here. And Friday, do not change your motherfucking stance on this, dog. But this is why they voted on Trump. Black people on Trump. Because he hung out with Diddy and motherfucking goddamn Jay-Z.
Nah,
That's why they voted for that motherfucker, bro.
Part of it, yeah. Part of it, yeah.
I
See,
feel you.
see,
It's bullshit, but
I'm just
it's
saying, bro.
crazy.
I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah, part of it, yeah. And I think with VP Harris, right? Uh, I think she didn't really identify. She didn't really with the community and everything like that. The black women were leading the charge of like this is hey just that sisterhood thing, because shit, I could say 99% of all black women voted for it. Yeah, she's the AKA. So you have a lot of you have a lot of college educated women that's the divine nine and everything. It was like, hey, she's a sister and everything like that. And I would tell you that the black community, especially like what's going on, the thing between men and women. Yeah, a lot of dudes. I heard the shit on YouTube. A lot of dudes didn't vote for her because it was because she was a black woman. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I didn't vote for her because she was black. But majority, like it don't even have to be a black woman. She was a woman. Like, man, fuck no, man. You don't need this damn. I don't need. Hell no.
Bro, listen, bro. Listen, though, bro. Listen, bro. Fry, listen, though. I'm gonna tell you something, dog. I think 99% of the black community, I'm talking about, I'm giving you real numbers, dog, have a very low IQ.
Facts.
Because one thing I feel like is
99% though. Damn.
Hear me out, though.
I don't think it's
99. Hear me out.
A lot of them.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
Let's do them and see what.
The reason why I feel this way is because a lot of black people don't think outside of their front door. You understand what I'm saying by that?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying by that.
What I'm saying is, dog, black people, if it's not happening immediately in their house, they do not care. That means if the school is getting shot the fuck up, they don't care. And that's the problem with the community as far as voting and all this bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Like, we don't care enough. Even though we are the most disenfranchised of everything out there. That's all I'm saying.
I'm one of those. I'm one of those when it comes to policy. When it comes to
Out
policy,
your front door. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my house is my safe haven, right? I block everything outside my damn house, man. Like if it don't, and you get on me about this shit. If it don't affect my household and my family, bruh, I choose me first before everybody else. And I think a lot of
the problem.
But what I would tell you this, like a lot of, especially when people come from poverty and they actually make it, and they get out the hood and they do well for themselves. I'm not about to be dragged in it. I'm not about to be dragged in this shit, man. Like, hey, I got to worry about me and mine. Like,
let
me finish.
Go ahead.
I do think though, we need as a community for us, upper middle class, whatever. We need to find a balance. I was telling my bro, man. I was like, you know what? I think I need to start getting out this house because I don't come out the house much. I need to get out the fucking house. I need to start going to these getting involved in the city, going to these meetings, seeing what the hell they talking about and everything like that. And if something is hindering our community, I need to speak up. That's something I said I'm going to do. Like it is what it is. So we got to strike a balance. Like my whole thing is I don't want no bullshit, no harm coming to my damn front door, and I gotta protect my family, man. So I will choose my battles. But I'm not about to be a freedom fighter. I'm not about to do that.
All right, land it plane.
All right,
All right, so this what I'm saying is, you ain't got to be a freedom fighter, and I'm gonna ask you to extend outside your front door for protection. But this what I'm saying is, you see something, speak the fuck up, take action on it.
Like I said at the end of the show, mind your business, but help your neighbor, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Especially if it's your neighbor. Even though you got to stand some, I want to help white, listen, at least call the goddamn 911. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Listen, bro.
What's up, baby?
All of us can help each other in some way or fashion. You ain't got to directly help them, but you can make phone calls. That's it, bro. What you got, Friday? We out of here, man.
Give me 1 second. I'm not paying for a game. All right? Because you're going to just use it all up.
You finna pay for that game, dog. You gonna pay for them Roblox.
I'm not paying for no Roblox.
You about to do that. You about to do that.
No, she just wanted to, I know why she's asking, bro. I got her friend at the birthday party, man. I got her a Roblox card, and she was like, "Oh, you got her for the birthday. You got to get me the same damn thing." You know.
Yeah, you about to do it. Yep.
You probably.
We get offline, and you gonna do it.
You probably right, but I gotta see what I gotta. You know how they get you right when you busy. You be like, "All right, let me do it," and then you don't even know what the hell you doing.
Bro, imagine you ask your mama for that Roblox card back in the 80s. You got punched in the fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
And he on the phone too.
Hey, we gonna wrap it up. But I'll tell you this: every kid that knew how to get money, like we use food stamps, right? Because you know, when you go to food stamps, right, you'll get a piece of this. I'm talking about this is the 80s and this is the 80s and early 90s, right? You get $1 food. She give you $1. Go get you a bag of chips. Chips cost like 20 cents, a little small bag. You go get
you get a whole bag for $1, bro.
You get that, bro. You get that change because they gonna give you like change back, bro. You get that change. You stack that change, bro. Every man, you can make $5 in the motherfucking 2 days, 2 or 3 days with that shit. She giving you dollars of shit. Hell yeah. But they don't know,
let's get up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get up out of here, my
Appreciate the pull up. Mind your business, but help your neighbor.
All right. Hey, last word, y'all. Let's start with Rick.
Yo, support and respect life. That's it. E, where you at, man? Let me get you.
Like I've been yelling back here the whole time. Hey, man. Appreciate the pull up. Yo, mind your business, but help your neighbor, man. It won't help, like you said, it won't help to call somebody. It won't hurt. But yeah, appreciate the pull up.
Friday.
I will say this on this the subject, who fought when it comes to dating and everything like that. It's not the manosphere, it's not the feminism, it's people and it's the internet and what they damn consume and what they damn hear. We got it all fucked up. Like everybody's trying to figure out everything. I think we just all need to get back to the damn basics, man. And I think it should be hell. It should be forums and classes of how to talk to people. We just don't know how to. We don't know how to talk to people because we so consumed with everything we hear on the internet. It's like damn near impossible because everybody want to project their thoughts. And when you dating, you don't need to do that. Like get to know a person. That's the main thing. Get to know a person. Start there.
I got you, bro. I got you. Well, I gotta. I would say this though. Listen, man. We have to stop the one night stands. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, stop the one night stands, man. Date with a purpose. Vet your people.
If you looking for just sex, go for that. But if you're looking for a long time part of the marriage, don't go out looking for sex. Real talk.
If you looking for sex, date the real hoes. That's all they want is the sex. Date them.
And you better be better than the last one she had. Real talk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay. But hey, we about to wrap this thing up, man. We about to wrap this thing up, man. Hey, it was a good conversation, man. I definitely enjoyed it, man. Y'all ain't put me to sleep or anything like that. So it was a lot of good dialogue and everything like that, man. I was happy to host this thing, man. Hey, Rick, next week, you up, brother?
Hey, next week, y'all stand by for some controversial shit.
We gonna see, man. What you talking about?
Let you know. It's on and popping,
All right, man. Hey, we out, man. We out.
Out of here.
Well, love, y'all.